Hello, everybody. How's everybody going?
Is it working?
Here's Chandler. I was a little lost for a minute.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, there he goes.
Hey there. Can you hear us okay? How you guys doing? Hello. Yeah, so we have Ryan here today. It's been a little bit. So glad
Yeah,
to have
glad
you.
glad to be here. The rumors of Chandler firing me are totally wrong now. I told you guys. Everyone
Yeah, no,
doubted me,
not
but
happening.
here I am.
So yeah, we're super happy to have you guys here. We have 40 people with us for our post Life Day party. We're super excited to have you here, and I think we were just gonna jump right into a game. Is that right? Or are we not ready for that, Ryan?
I don't know. I'm ready for it. I am ready for it. Marco, what are you doing in Tampa, buddy? That's my stomping grounds. I'm just glad to be back. Before we get into a game, I want to say hi to everybody. I know I wasn't there the last couple. I was there, but I wasn't here. I was
Yep.
more watching Chandler do his thing. I like to let him flounder a little bit. You know, he gets a little nervous doing the lives alone. But I'm here, so a little game. Go Bulls,
We
Marco
will
said.
play a little game.
Yeah, let's play a little game. All right, guys. So let's kick it off. Tonight's trivia is going to be done a little differently. Has anyone in the comments watched a show? It's on YouTube and a couple other little channels called Actually. Has anyone ever heard of that show? Let's see if anyone has. We have any Actually fans in the audience?
I know I haven't heard of it, but
It's
I'm
done by
excited.
College
So
Humor, I believe. It's a very funny show, but it's also a great nerd show. So, oh look, Chris Thomas, my fiance loves that show. But most
awesome.
people never heard of it. So the way that actually works, and I'm just totally stealing their game show. So don't, if you know them, don't tell them I just did this for our contest. But the way it works is I'm going to make a statement, and instead of you guys, like normally I ask a question and you have to tell me what the answer is, but instead I'm going to make a false statement about Star Wars. I'm going to make a statement that is I know is false, and it's up to you in the comments to come tell us what is the false part about this statement. So there's something wrong in the statement. For example, if I said, Chandler has purple hair, you guys would say, no, Chandler does not have purple hair. Chandler has blondish hair, which that would be the right answer. So yeah, I'm gonna make a false statement. Blasphemy. I'm gonna make a false statement about Star Wars. It's sort of like a trivia, so you have to find the piece that um, that I'm talking about, and I'll do a kind of an easier one to start with. And Chris, you don't have to start with actually like you do in the show because people here aren't in the show, and I can't hear you anyway. So just this is for typing. Now I want to
Start
make
their
clear.
comment. Actually,
Yeah, yeah, you don't have to do that. You do on the show, but it's a really good show on YouTube. I don't know any of them. I'm not getting plugged to tell, but I've been watching a lot of it, so go watch it. Um, and I want to point out that we know we're live on both Facebook and on YouTube,
YouTube.
right?
Yep.
But we
Yep.
can see the comments for both. So and I tested it earlier. The comments show up really quickly, so don't worry about like lag or anything like that unless your internet's really bad. Then, in which case, you got to plug in for these things. You got to find a Wi-Fi. You can't be doing it on the old Motorola phone, I guess. So, all right. So I'm gonna ask an easy one. I
And when he
asked
says
these.
easy, like some of these were really hard. He tried it out on me. I couldn't get half of them. So good
Yeah,
luck, guys.
I think this is an easy
Good
one.
luck.
And then maybe for the next one, we'll wait till we have a harder one for the next one. So here we go. Are you guys ready? Here we go. In Return of the Jedi, the rebels attack and destroy the new Death Star shield generator on the planet Endor with the help of furry creatures called Ewoks. Again, find what's wrong with that statement. I'm going to repeat it. In Return of the Jedi, the rebels attack and destroy the Death Star shield generator on the planet Endor with help of furry creatures known as Ewoks. The first person to tell me what's wrong with that statement will win a prize. It is Architecture Gaming. Got that one right away. Architecture
No way.
Gaming. Good job. It is not the planet Endor. It is a moon of Endor. I told you guys that one was an easy one. Lots of people got it, but the first one I saw was Architecture Gaming. Good job. You won our first prize. But you guys get how this game works. We're going to be playing that tonight through. We'll play at least a couple more. So,
Did we even tell anyone what the prizes were?
No. So we can give him
Okay.
anything we want. So your prize is this cup of coffee right there. Just kidding. I need that cup of coffee. Otherwise, I'll be asleep before this is over.
Yes, I think that first prize was actually a T-shirt.
All right, a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Architecture Gaming. Get with us afterwards. If you could Facebook or Instagram us, that would be great. And he will take it. He'll take the T-shirt, which is perfect. That's what we were hoping you would do. And we will definitely get you one of those T-shirts over to you. So now, Chandler, before we get into the crystals, I know this is what everyone's here for, but I want to hear what you did for Life Day. What did people do for Life Day yesterday? Did anybody do anything fun? Star Wars?
Maybe we should listen for the comments because I just worked all day.
I did
did
too.
homework all night, so nothing too crazy. But yeah, what did you guys do for Life Day? I know like Dano and a lot of the streamers were like in Disneyland singing like Life Day carols.
Wow.
It looked pretty fun. Super creative, whoever came up with that. But let's see, Life Day.
Oh, Nate watched the holiday special. That's fun. I mean, that's the birth of Life Day was right there on the holiday special.
We should have been watching that tonight.
We should have done a watch party. So we're gonna watch the special. So went to a casino in Detroit. I don't know how that's Star Wars related, but I'm into it. That's
cool.
fine.
Very cool.
The Life Day celebration at Holocron Star Wars show tomorrow. I'm going to. That's fun. That's fun, Chris.
2,000 word medical essay. Thanks, USF. And then watch.
And then what? Okay, well, you got some Star Wars in there. So
you finished off strong, man.
We know. We know about all the work and all that stuff. So it's nice that you that's what you got to do. Got to add a little Star Wars into your regular stuff, right?
Sebastian also watched the holiday special. I haven't watched that since high school, guys.
I don't think I've watched the whole thing in a long, probably since you were in high school.
But probably since I was in high school, yeah. Let's see here. We have Lego Star Wars special and Life Day dessert baking.
Ooh, Life Day desserts, and yet I don't have any Life Day desserts here. So nobody brought me any Life Day desserts. Come on.
What are even Life Day desserts?
I don't know, but I'm excited. Chandler, remember we met this guy? Look, I got this thing right here. So,
dude, yeah, I wish we had a.
This is what I did for Life Day. I celebrated
Star Wars celebration again.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I celebrated Life Day by just remembering that Chewbacca's son is named Lumpy and just being happy with that. That's enough for Life Day for me. That's all I need to know. That makes me feel good. So. The Life Day cookbook, awesome. There's some stuff in there. I'm here to buy a Life Day Kyber crystal. Life's a gamble. I like your attitude.
Well, we will show you exactly what you can get. So that will be coming, guys.
Yeah, we're going to show it up now. You want to do the
Yeah, crystal? So we already kind of showed it off a little bit. I got some pictures for you guys here.
In the comments, tell us. Okay, I gotta tell you the story of this crystal was, Chad's not here, but he was like, "Guys, it's Life Day. What are you guys doing for Life Day?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna." And Chandler put this together. This was like an inspired crystal to put together. He did it. Yeah. He did it quickly, and it was just one of those things that just like came out perfectly. So it's such a good design that pictures won't do it justice. Yeah, they never quite do they? You don't get it until you have them in hand. You never.
I mean, yeah. So Ryan was talking about how it was like inspired. Literally, I think it was, how many days ago was it? Like the day before Life Day?
It was 2 days Sunday. Before Life Day. Sunday I mentioned it. Monday you started. Yeah, so it was Tuesday. Yeah, 2 days before Life Day that it was there. So.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, we need a Life Day crystal. Get on it." And it was that day. I like, designed
He said,
it
"I'll
up,
I'll have it designed in 2
sculpted it.
hours." And
Yeah, I think it took
Yeah.
me all day actually, but sculpted it, printed it, had it painted by the end of the day, and it was like, I think it's one of our best that we've done. So
I told Chandler, he was like, "I don't know, do you like it?" And I was like, "Chandler, listen, I know we have some really cool crystals of like characters, but this might be the best like design, just straight up design. Looks so
yeah,
cool." And I mean, maybe that, or this old standby right here.
the baby Yoda.
Yeah, goo goo gaga. Okay,
And
here's the
we've got a
tin.
couple slides here actually that I didn't
Yeah,
get through.
Chandler's showing the tin here this is the first reveal of the tin. Nobody's seen this yet. So this is the Life Day crystal. It comes in a tin. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an option to come in a tin. So, yep.
Yeah, you can buy it with or without the tin, as everything goes lately with these crystals. So, and this is the addition for this, Chandler.
Yes, so this one is actually open edition.
There you go.
So I loved it so much. Everyone loved it so much. I want everyone to be able to get this one. We do have some really good limited editions coming up for those who want and need those. But yeah, this one is open actually.
Let's get in the comments here, everybody. I know there's like at least 30 people here, right? So I want to see a lot of comments on this, please. Do you guys like the open or the limited? Do you want to be the one that gets the limited and then you could say you have it and no one else got it, only so many people? Or do you like the open so you can definitely make sure you get it? So Nate, we'll address the verse series today, I promise, buddy. Hang on, we'll talk about it tonight. They like both options. All right.
Matthew is asking what the colors are. I originally showed off the video. It was green and blue, but we went ahead with blue and white because those are kind of the colors you see most with those orbs. So blue and white, which I don't think we have any crystals actually that are blue and white right now. Do we?
It's so hard to remember all the color combos, but
I legit don't think we do. So
yeah. Limited, but for a time. People like to mix it up. If the Life Day crystal online share, not yet. I don't think it's on.
It goes live in about 15 minutes.
Yep.
The tins are there. And also for those wondering, there's an option if you're getting this as a gift to actually personalize it a little. I don't know if you guys can see that.
What does it say there, Chandler?
I showed the wrong one. That's embarrassing. This one just says Happy Life Day from Chewbacca.
Whoa. What do the other ones say? I hate you, Ryan. Please leave the live. Is that wow?
No, it's not what that said. Hopefully no one actually knows what that crystal was because we're showing that tonight too. But
you showed the wrong crystal.
I showed the wrong crystal. Yeah.
Don't say it in the comments if you saw it, guys. Don't.
Yeah,
don't
that one has a special message from Chewbacca. I should have just had to go and then Chewbacca under. That would have been funny, but yeah. So there's the first crystal, and I think we want to give one away tonight for someone who is on here. We're gonna do the same type of giveaway style. Ryan's gonna do a statement, and then you have to tell us what's wrong with that. First person gets the Life Day crystal.
You guys ready for another actually style trivia question here? Let's get the comments going, and I'll make sure we do it. Everybody ready? You can test it out by saying actually. Say it right now. Say actually. I know everyone's listening and they're ready to go. Then I will go ahead and push it out with enough people that say that actually.
We see a couple actuallys.
Okay. There's 1, 2, 3 people paying attention. Okay, I like it. 3, 4, 5. Okay, all right. People are paying attention. So here, I was just putting this crystal in for some fun, but I guess I put it in wrong. So, all right. Actually, question. Here we go, guys. Remember, I'm going to make this statement. There's a false part of this statement. Please tell me what the false part of the statement was or is. In Star Wars, the band Figrin Dan and the Modal Nodes plays a genre of music known as jizz, which we first hear them play on Jabba's barge. Again, in Star Wars, the band Figure Dan of the Modal Nodes plays a genre of music known as jizz, which we first hear them play on Jabba's barge. The first person to tell me what's wrong with that statement will win a Life Day crystal. Is Soroya Loken. Soroya. I always don't know if I'm getting your name right. She's one of our best customers. She's always on. And can you highlight that one, Chandler?
Yep.
There we go. That is truth. It is on in Mos Eisley. Yes, you could be a little more specific and say in the cantina on Mos Eisley. Yes, you could be a little more specific and say I think it's Chalum's or Chalum's cantina, but Mos Eisley is the correct answer. Soroya wins herself a Life Day crystal. So congratulations. Again, get with us afterwards to claim your prize.
Also, I will say one thing for being consistent. She wins quite often just because she shows up and
she's
knows
here.
the right answers. So
the first way to win is to be here, right? That's the first thing you have to do to win. So yeah, good job.
And one thing, if you do win a prize tonight, you will not be eligible to win a second. We want to leave some for everyone. But yeah.
Very good.
Congratulations.
Very good.
So are we showing off the second crystal tonight?
I think these people want to see a second crystal, but I also know we talked about some ornaments that we've shown off, but we haven't put for sale yet, right?
They are live now.
Okay.
Yep.
So if you guys saw on our website or on our social media, we did release some laser engraved ornaments that Chandler made. So if you want to add those to your order tonight, you can. So
let me pull that up so you guys can see that. We want to share that with you.
New crystal. Everyone, they don't care about us, Chandler. They just want more crystals. They're like,
I don't want that. That's lame. Okay. So can you guys see my screen here?
Yeah, I can.
So we have, I think there's 7 of them. Falcon, Snips, the Child, and they're pretty size. So I think they're beautiful. I'm really excited. I have them on my tree already. So tell us what you guys think on those. And I'm sharing my whole screen.
Crystal said more crystals, which is ironic, right? Crystal Yates, more crystals. They said no, we don't care about the ornaments. We want to talk about. We are here. You can get ornaments at Hallmark.
Not these ornaments.
I know these are much better. These are much better.
So for this next one, I think we teased it not too long ago. Maybe you guys can throw in the comments what you think we're launching.
Yeah, let's lead some hints. So this next crystal is based on a character. I would say a fan favorite character, right?
I would, yeah, I'd say he's a
definitely. And you just gave something else away, and they're on my shelf back here somewhere. I'm not going to reveal where, but they are on my Star Wars shelf somewhere.
We got someone saying Ahsoka. I think I know. Marco, Lord Vader, can you hear me?
Andrew says Vader too. There's 2. Oh, a Hut crystal. Matthew Thompson. This is actually how we get all of our ideas. We just have you guess. No, I'm just kidding.
So in a month you see a Hut crystal.
Bring on Snips, Grogu. Adam said he's already. Yeah, I got to tell you guys, Chandler he loves his work so much that he shows a lot of people, and I'm like, Chandler, we have to let the live people be surprised. Ooh, a Fulcrum crystal would be sweet. That's a good idea. Admiral Akbar Steven says that's a. Rest in peace.
Let's see. Ruskin. Who's Ruskin?
Ruskin. Like the city in Florida? I love seeing the work. All right. So I guess we should show it off, man. Let's just get to it.
Okay, yeah. So we're going to show you guys off. We did a little teaser trailer.
Oh, wait. Before you start. A crystal of Chandler's face. I love that idea.
I could. I
Yeah.
could if you guys want it. I don't know who would want that, but
Nobody
I
really
didn't think
does.
anyone would want a football crystal either. So
Yeah, that's true. And we sold
yeah.
out of those.
Okay,
Chewbacca, we have a Chewbacca. All right, here we go. Go ahead. Go
oh,
ahead
we
and
didn't
show
even
off the
tell the
next one.
story. And there it is, guys.
Boom. Look at this crystal, guys. The Vader crystal. Our second Vader crystal that we've made is a bust
Bless the
of Darth
maker.
Vader himself, bless the maker. Yes, a life day miracle, if you will. So, a wonderful crystal. Another Marco. We're going to talk about special crystal ideas. So, but look at this, a Vader crystal, guys. Um, wonderful sculpt done by Chandler here. Fits right inside the crystal and lights up red and white for you guys. So it's got the two colors, unlike the other Vader crystal we have, the Dark Father, which is red and red. Look at the details in that thing on the close up. You can really see it looks like a sculpt. It also looks like it's made out of rock. It's just all sorts of things. And look at that. That is a great crystal, Chandler.
That is my niece's favorite character, so dedicated to her. There you go, Rosie.
There you go. Rosie's favorite character is the evil Lord Sith. That's probably not an issue. But
I think
life's a
it's awesome.
gamble.
It's cool. It's cool.
Life's a gamble. There's a disturbance in the forest. I don't know if he's talking about the Vader crystal or that your niece loves Vader, but either way,
Probably
I think.
both. Probably
Wait,
both.
can you highlight Life's a Gamble's comment again for me?
We can, yeah.
Look, there's a Tampa Bay fan right there for you. Look at the ring. Look at his. You see his picture there? Do you see all that? I got one of those rings over here. I got a lightning ring. He's got the Bucks and the lightning. That's really cool. Sorry, that's not Star Wars related. Until we make a crystal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Mike,
this one
good
looks
job.
like it was
Yeah.
from Obsidian. Yeah, it's exactly what we're going for. And if you look, I don't know if I have a good picture of the backside of that, but the point is it's supposed to be kind of his throne or carved out of rock from Mustafar. Kind of.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And of course, guys, this one has some great artwork with it as well. This is going to be on the cards. And I don't know if you noticed, this one is coming in limited drops, and maybe Ryan can share a little bit more.
I was
on
just
how
going to
that'll
get
work.
into that. So this is, I asked earlier if you guys like limited edition or if you like the open. And so what we've done is we've got a new concept here for you guys, and we'll see how this goes. And what's going to happen is we're doing this in drops, and what that means is this for right now there'll only be 50 of them, and the drop will just have 50 in it, and the cards will be identified as drop A, 1 of 50, 2 of 50, 3 of 50, so on and so forth, right? But we could do a drop later. I don't know when or where or how, but we'll do other drops as we go throughout the year, where the Vader crystal will be re-released in drops, but your card will tell you which drop you got it from. So if you're a hardcore collector like me and you want to be the first and you want to have the rarest, you want to get that early number and you want to get the drop zone, the drop A, which is what we're doing today, and then later you'll have the drop B, which will have another number. It could be less, it could be more, so we're not going to reveal that right now, but drop A will be will be 50 only.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that's sold out, they'll be gone until we drop them again. But once they drop again, they'll be slightly different. They'll be drop B. The crystal will be the same, but the drop will be B. So you'll know it's sort of like a first printing and second printing and all that. If you're a comic book collector or anything, you'll know like there's still a difference of first print and second print, even though the content is the same. But you'll also notice on the comic books, the covers are different. So think about that, where this is being sold the way it is, but there could be a drop later that has a different cover or a different artwork or some alternate piece that goes to it. So even though the crystal will be the same, other aspects of it may change or may not change. So just think of that in mind. So they are going on sale.
Adam here. Sorry, Adam here has a great question. He says, "Could you do drops of 66?" And like Ryan was saying, you won't know the size of the drops until it happens. So like this first one is 50. The next one Who knows? It could be 20. It could be 100. You just don't know until we drop them. So.
Yep. Marco, and on these crystals, there is no limit to how many you can buy per drop.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to have all of drop A, just go for it. Just pull out the credit card. It's almost Christmas anyway. You're going to be regretting what you did in January. So just start now. It's almost Black Friday. So Marco, go ahead and buy them all. That's fine with us. Buy all 50 of them. And then you'll have all of drop A, and people will be clamoring, trading you all sorts of crystals for them later. So,
and we do have people saying drops of 100. It's almost Christmas. Don't worry. I'm fairly certain we'll have another drop before Christmas. So
I'm not as certain, but you're the one who controls them, so I can't say.
We'll see.
Look, I mean, talk about drops and rare
that.
crystals. I don't know if you guys have been here from the beginning, but here is our first crystal. And how many of those were there, Chandler?
Was it? I can't remember right now.
I think there was 100 of the first one. No, 77. 77.
I was going to say 77. I think it's 77.
1977. And this one, and then this was the second drop. And this one.
That one had 66. Yep.
Yep. And this might be one of the hardest crystals that we have ever, people love this crystal, and it's hard to get, the dark side crystal. And I have both of mine still. So, that one was hard. So when you think back to these from 2020 and how hard they are to get now, when you're relating to that, to the drop, is now maybe you're still collecting, but you're collecting the card or the other part, but the crystal will be there. So we want to make both people happy, the hardcore collector that wants to have it and the person that wants to, because we couldn't limit this amazing crystal. So,
yeah.
But I will tell you, there is another crystal coming soon, not tonight, but it will be limited, and you're going to have to deal with it. So it's just the way it is. So I don't know. Should we give one of these away?
I think we should. Yeah.
You guys ready for?
Have another question, right?
Yeah, I have a couple more, so we could do a couple more here. So I could give away a Vader crystal to somebody who answers that or corrects me in the right way. I really wish I had a really hard one for this one. I already asked those two. All right, here's the one I'm going to ask. We'll see how it goes. All right, ready for another actually. Remember, if you've already won, no more winning tonight. But there's plenty of people here that haven't won, so let's go. Correct this statement that is wrong. In Star Wars, Queen Amidala of Naboo proposes the idea to award Chancellor Palpatine emergency powers to fight the Trade Federation. Again, in Star Wars, Queen Amidala of Naboo proposes the idea to award Chancellor Palpatine emergency powers to fight Trade Federation. Tell me what's wrong with that statement other than me fumbling the last words. If you tell me what is wrong with the statement, you will get this prize. Jar Jar Binks made the statement, but Amidala was kind of along with it. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. And maybe I could say there's two things wrong with it. But the Jar Jar proposing it is not the exact thing I'm looking for. So Amidala was involved. So what is it about what I said?
This one's a hard one, guys.
Yeah, this is a hard one. I could have said that Amidala and Jar Jar proposed it because Amidala was involved, but it wasn't to fight the Trade Federation. I will say you're right about the Jar Jar, but that's not what I'm looking for in this statement. So let me say it again.
They want us to repeat it. Yeah, let's repeat that again.
In Star Wars, Queen Amidala of Naboo proposes the idea to award Chancellor Palpatine emergency powers to fight the Trade Federation. It was Palpatine and the blue guy. I thought she didn't like the idea. I'm so far off. She didn't like the idea. It was Jar Jar's idea, but that's not what I'm looking for in the statement. I will say there was two things wrong with this. The Jar Jar thing. Yeah, Ben just got it. Ben just got it. At the time that she made the statement, she was no longer the queen. She was a senator. She was not the queen. That was the hard thing we were going for. I apologize for forgetting there was actually 2 wrong statements in that, but the one we were going for the prize, because it was much harder, was the fact that I said Queen Amidala of Naboo. But at the time that this Palpatine was voted in for the emergency powers, she was not the queen; she was the senator, and that's what we were going for. So there you go. That was a tough question, you
Good job,
guys.
man.
That's one of those things that's just the semantics, but she was definitely not a queen at that time. So good job, Ben. Everyone else is quiet because they're mad at me about the Jar Jar thing. I'm sorry. Really, the comments went quiet. She was always a queen bee. Senator, queen, potato, potato. Good job, guys.
Where
That
do you
was a
put the
fun one.
custom notes for the tin? Sharon, it should just be when you order. You can leave there is an area for custom. I'll go check that out for you guys. Ryan will keep you busy for just a minute.
Uh-oh.
I think he has another trivia anyways.
I do have one more, but it's much easier. So, yeah, Andrew, I should have probably clarified that I had more than one thing wrong. So, you're absolutely right on that.
It wouldn't be a live stream if we didn't have someone mad at us, right?
And it was it was Andrew who had the Jar Jar thing first. So I'm gonna get Andrew a T-shirt because that was kind of messed up, and so we'll get Andrew a T-shirt. I still have one more prize to give out, but can we write that down too, Chandler?
Yeah, let's write that down here.
And yeah, Lindsay, we're doing custom notes on the tins. Sharon's asking to figure that out. Chandler's doing it, and I have another one. But man, this one's so easy that I wish I had a tougher one, because this one is going to be the fastest that it can go. It'll be for another T-shirt, right, Chandler? Or do you want to do some ornaments, or what do you want to give away?
I think a set of ornaments we could give away would
Okay,
be great. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this one will be for some ornaments, you guys, and I want to make sure. Chandler's working on the store. Marco's asking about it won't let him check out. So you go work on that. I'm going to ask this last one. You guys get your fingers ready, because this one's going to be fast. Someone's going to get this. You know why? Because Chandler got this one right away. So I know it's going to be a fast one. All right, here we go, guys.
Won't let you check out. Sorry, guys.
Tell me what the wrong thing in this statement is. In Star Wars, in order to free a young Anakin Skywalker from slavery, Qui-Gon Jinn uses a Jedi mind trick to convince Watto, a Toydarian junk merchant, to allow him to pod race. Because it's so easy, I'm only going to repeat that. I'm only saying it once. I said it. You guys should have heard it. I hope that you heard what the wrong thing is. So tell me what that wrong thing is. I know there's a few seconds of delay. So there's some close answers. Wait. Waldo can't be tricked. Waldo can't be tricked is probably the right answer here, but I think they meant Waldo. I don't want to give somebody. I don't want to take away a prize because they didn't get the spelling right. So I think what we're gonna say is Waldo can't be tricked. Nicholas Terrio was the first one to say that. Watto can't be tricked. I don't know if you can highlight that, or I'll text it to you, Chandler. But
yeah, why don't you go ahead and text that to me?
I got you. Yeah, that is exactly right. He does now. Somebody had before him said he doesn't mind trick him. Marco did. Marco, he does mind trick him. It just doesn't work. So the statement that he mind tricked him in order to get him to do that is not true. He does it anyway. And everyone else, he made a mind trick. He did use the dice. He did cheat with the dice, which is when we find out that the Jedi believe it's okay to cheat as long as it, helps them. Only money. That's right, Soraya says. And I remember the video game, the Pod Racer video game. And when you play the Pod Racer video game, Watto comes out and he says, I'm betting every on Sebulba. But he doesn't say I'm betting everything. He just says every.
and I think it was some kind of lost in translation thing between America and the developers of the game. So it's really funny. So, actually, he tries to use his mind trick into paying with credits, not freeing Anakin. Oh, Kevin's right. That's true. It's still the answer is you can't mind trick Toydarian. And that's where, like, when I got the answer from, actually that was the answer too. Is it really cheating when the dice was already a loaded dice? Oh, Mike, I don't know. That's a good moral dilemma. Is it cheating if you're cheating the cheater? I don't know. That's a great question.
Let's see. Is everyone still having issues checking out? They should be live. And as of right now, I don't know why the message for the customization isn't working. If you do order that, just send me an email what you want. And we'll get it sorted probably before the end of the night.
Kevin, he also says, I'm betting every unsubbable in the movie. I've never checked that. So, but me and my friend played that game so much, we were always laughing about that he doesn't say everything or every amount of money. He just says, I'm betting every unsubbable. And that's a really, really bad impersonation of Watto. So.
Let's see. ShopPay says shipping isn't available. Okay. Well, guys, I'll go ahead and work on that. Adam, it worked for you?
Some people say, oh, so maybe ShopPay is having some. Oh, no, somebody else said that. You can lose a lot of friends in those racing games. Me and my buddy, what we used to do in those old school N64 era games, we had a chair like this, like it was our easy chair, and somebody would stand behind the other one, and we would like move the chair for each other. So like if you're going around the corner, your friend would like have the chair, and then if you crashed, we would throw each other out of the chair.
Is that the pod racing game?
Yeah, the pod racing game.
That was such a good game, dude.
It was a blast, man. It was a blast. Yep. And the graphics got a lot better. I have that arcade one back there. If you guys see it, that's the old school vector graphics. That one is not as good. So, yeah.
Okay, guys. I'm not sure what is going on. So what we'll do, as soon as we're off, I'll go ahead and start seeing what's going on. If you have an issue, go ahead and email me at craftedcores@gmail.com, and we'll get you sorted. We'll try and do it tonight. So
we do have a couple more announcements before we're done, so I don't want to distract Chandler too long. The first one is, let's go ahead and talk about the Versus series, Chandler. By the end of the year, will we have another Versus Crystal?
We will.
All right. That was the big announcement. So we will have the 4th crystal in the Versus series, which means that's the completed set, right? So we
have there's 5 and then a 6th.
And then the 6th is the combo. So by the end of the year, we'll have the 4th, and then we'll have another one. Crystal. Oh, highlight Crystal's comment.
Let's see.
I'm not saying we're doing anything, but I would check out Black Friday if you're around on the site on Black Friday. You might, not on any of the stuff we announced today and the new stuff, but you might check out some of the older items on Black Friday. So you'll see some. Someone say Versus. Yeah, Versus is not out of the. We're not done with it. It's not. We didn't give up on it. It's still out there. The intention was that Versus was supposed to last all year. We just got really excited about the first 2, so they came out back to back, and I think that set some precedents that people were like, "Oh man," and they're going to be done by March. But that, I think May we released one. So yeah, so we wanted it to last all year, and it's going to go a little bit into next year, but that's fine. But we will be doing it. We will be having another one by the end of the year. The good news is we've had a lot more Star Wars battles since we started Versus. If you guys think about the number of battles that have happened before and after the beginning of this year, when you with the TV shows is sort of insane. Like Book of Boba Fett, and then we had Obi-Wan, the Kenobi show, and now we have Andor. And think about all those battles. Adam says, "Wait. What are the current Versus crystals? He's missing one."
So there's 3 right now. So we have
Actually,
actually.
who could tell us all 3 of the Versus crystals?
Yeah. Tell us all the 3. And while you're doing that, I will see what's going on with the website. It's still not working, I guess. And I'm not seeing anything in the comments yet.
Ahsoka versus Vader. That is a good one. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the 3. Scavenger versus Empress, and Maul's defeat. So Roya knows all 3. Those are the 3 existing Versus crystals right now. Scavenger and the Empress is the yellow black. Ahsoka versus Vader, and then the Maul's defeat is the Maul's skull. Ooh, Maul's skull. That would have been a good name for it too. Maul's skull. Yeah.
Okay, guys. I think I figured out what's going on. We'll see.
Adam, which one are you missing, Adam? He's missing one. He says we told him all 3, and he's missing one. Oh, you guys see? I did build a new saber recently. If you guys want to take a look, that was my first of this. I forgot which one this is called. What about the Mustafar crystal? What about the Mustafar crystal? We don't have the Mustafar. You mean our Darth Father? An Ahsoka versus Vader print for that crystal. I also just got this bad boy, Vader's crystal, to go with the Vader crystal, or Vader's saber to go with Vader's crystal. If you guys see that one, yeah, no, the Mustafar is not the one we just released tonight, or what? I don't know what you're talking about, but those are not a Versus series. So Marco got the same one that I got. I bought this one because I'm sure you guys saw all the excitement this week with this big bad boy right here. Why Chandler's in the world. I'll just show this off for a second. Have you guys seen this thing in person? It's ridiculous. It's so big. And when you hit it, it makes noise.
That's the Star Cruiser shield, right?
Yeah, so this is the shield that they are giving away. Currently in East, they're giving away for free when you buy any Legacy lightsaber. But I was surprised how big it was, and it's actually got a lot of detail, and this is metal. I was not expecting this. So you could actually really get a spin on it. The shield is pretty great. I think Chandler could make a better one, though. Chandler, what do you think? Could you make a better shield?
We probably could.
Yeah. The only item that someone can get away from the cruiser. I know. I'm very excited. Well, Soraya, there are some. Wait, Chris said you have elemental nature and protection defense hilts. Yes, those are the only 2 custom hilts I have. I love the Legacy saber, so I have a bunch of those, but I've only built 2 of my own crystals. I've built 5 crystals. No, 5 lightsabers total. I meant to say. I have these 2 are mine. I built 1 for Chandler, 1 for a contest, and 1 for a influencer partner that we did some work with, and I went and built a saber for her. She couldn't get down, so. Yeah, Chris, it is pretty close to the Legacy saber as far as quality is concerned. I haven't taken it out of this packaging yet, but I was quite impressed with this. This is really hard metal right here, so I could see the point is that you're going to be hitting it with the saber all the time. No, the chosen one is not a Versus crystal. So if you're hitting this with the saber all the time, you know you want it to be pretty heavy duty. So it is pretty darn astute. It's not. It's going to take a beating. I don't know. I thought it was going to be like a shield like this, but there is no way to hold it like that. Who in the comments has built the most sabers? How many times has somebody here done Savis? I've done it 5 times. 2 of them were for me. So who else has done more than that, maybe, or close to that? Marco's asking about shop pay. We don't know the answer yet, Marco.
I mean, I think I only have the I got like the set,
Oh, yeah.
and then I have like the Savis. That's it.
Also, it can change colors. I don't know if you guys knew that about this thing.
Oh, that is cool.
Adam Barron has done 8, 2 of each.
Oh my goodness.
I've done it 2 times, 1 times, only 1. Soroya won it from us because that's how cool we are. Soroya is a perpetual winner. I like that about you. Let's put that thing down. Yeah, I'm excited for the new ones too, so we'll do that. Chandler, do you want me to go on to the last announcement for the day?
Let's go ahead and do it. And then if we still have issues, feel free to email me, guys. I'll be sitting here trying to work it out. If I have to make a custom order for you, I can do that too. So we'll figure it out.
Somebody earlier said they have some ideas for a crystal. They said that in the chat. Who said that? Who here has an idea for a crystal? Here, girl, come here. Come on. Ugh, come on. Ugh, you guys want to see my dog? Say hi.
What's your dog's name again?
This is Regina George.
Regina George.
We call her Georgie.
So cute.
Good girl.
We only got 2 people with crystal ideas. Okay, 3.
Oh, Matt says he's got I have so many ideas. Chandler has my list. Well, don't tell us the ideas here. Architecture Gaming has one. It's a good girl. She's a good girl. She's not a good girl. She can be a mean girl, but she's good to me. She likes me a lot. Hiya, Georgie. We say that all the time to her, even though she's a Regina Georgie. She's not Georgie like that little boy. She is.
Four color Kyber. That would be
cool.
4-color
Kyber would be awesome. I agree. Marco's got something private. He's a special role. I'm really curious about this. I hope he tells us later. Text PM me, Marco. Come on. Don't keep it a secret. Well, anyway, the reason I'm saying about the about if you have your own crystal, go ahead. We are actually going to run a contest from now until Thanksgiving or the day before Thanksgiving. That's going to allow everyone to enter a contest to work with us to design a crystal. And this means you're going to design the crystal. You're going to help influence the story because, as you guys know, all of our crystals have a story with Irene and the other characters. Oh, we didn't read the Vader story, but that's okay. We only have the small card for it. So we are going to run a contest, you guys. You guys are going to know about it first. It's going to go up either tonight or tomorrow when the pages, the website's working. And what's going to happen is it's going to be a post where you can like, comment, and share the post. And if you do that, you'll be entered, and one person will win the prize, the grand prize, which is they not only get to help us design the crystal, help us tell the story they want to tell in our sort of pseudo Star Wars universe, and they're going to get the first artist proof of that crystal. So they get to design it, they get one for free, they get all of that stuff just for liking, sharing, and commenting on a post of ours. And what we're going to do, and we're only telling the people in this right now, this chat, so you guys will have the first chance to see it. And then if you're able to share it again, like with another, share it into a Star Wars related group, you'll get another entry that way as well. So we're going to try to give you guys opportunities to enter more than once. So
And I think the fun thing with that is like we'll be getting on a video call with you. We'll be going over your design. We'll be sending you pictures. You'll be in there the whole time with us. You'll, like you said, you'll be helping with the story with Ryan, design with me. I think it's a great opportunity. I think it's really cool. So
yeah, I hope you guys think it's cool. We've never entered it before. We never had anything like this before. Marco, I did read it. That's very cool. I won't spoil it, but that's really cool. We'll be designing multiple and we'll be in Instagram. Can we design multiple? It's only going to be one winner right now to win this. We've been talking about doing this for about a year, working with somebody and helping to tell the story they want to tell through a crystal. And it's important for us to know it's not just, hey, I want to make a Boba Fett crystal, which we've already done, but we want to really get the story to fit into our universe. Akbar's head is the perfect shape. Chris, I hope you win because I want an Admiral Akbar. Robert Gibbons out here placing orders. Somebody order all the drops yet? Are they gone? Somebody ordered all 50? Come on. No, I'm kidding. There's still some left. Don't worry, guys.
I mean, if the website was working,
well,
we'll figure it out, guys.
That does help. Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing them right here. Look at that. Man, the Vader crystal is only $35. Look at Chandler, you're a sweetheart.
Yeah, so that was one thing too. A lot of people had mentioned the pricing and everything, and we do put a lot of work and love into them. But for this Vader one, I wanted to give you guys a sweet deal. So thank you, Unicorn. Unicorn do know. Awesome. So that's about it for us tonight, guys. I think that's everything, right, Ryan?
Yeah, that's all I have. I'm dying to tell them more stuff, but we're not going to.
I'm just going to recap here. We had, let's pull up our slides. The Life Day crystal with the tins, probably our favorite crystal ever. And then we have the Vader crystal, also amazing detail on that one. Okay, they're having issues with discount codes. Yes, if you're having issues, guys, just email me. I'll be here for probably the next hour answering emails. So got the Vader, and then of course we have the giveaway. So you guys design your own crystal. So,
and a little secret announcement: we'll be doing some sales on Black Friday for some items. So keep an eye on that. We'll be making a post about that.
Maybe another drop of something.
Yeah, guys. So yeah, maybe we'll have a drop sooner than later. You guys don't know. You don't know.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys. And if you did win, please reach out to us. We have your names, but we'll need a confirmation of your address, and we can get those out to you.
Thank you, guys. May the force be with you.
Take care, guys. Woo! Go get some crystals. Love you.